1 week ago, the biggest IPO in human history, SpaceX dropped a cinematic reveal video for an orbital AI data center. Giant satellite wings unfurling against the curve of Earth. Dramatic music. Slow motion renders. The whole thing. Well, someone is excited. Here are the 3 massive flaws facing the orbital data center idea. First, the logistics. A single AI-1 satellite weighs multiple tons, enormous solar wings, liquid radiators, all to carry one single rack of computer chips. To get just one into orbit, you need a Starship launch. One launch, one server rack, $1 million. Now SpaceX wants 1 million of these satellites. So what does 1 million launches at $1 million each actually cost?
Sorry. $100 billion!
Close. It's actually 1 trillion. Got to work on your math. Second problem. Space is a giant thermos. No air, no water, no atmosphere. Physics gives you exactly one option for shedding heat up there. You have to radiate it away as infrared light, essentially pointing a giant heat beam at whatever is in front of the radiator panels. Outside engineers have flagged that AI-1 is operating with essentially zero thermal margin for error. If those chips overheat mid-calculation, your trillion-dollar server closet doesn't just fail. It becomes a very expensive heat ray.
Fire the laser!
And finally, there's the bottleneck that completely kills the real moneymaker: training. Building a next-generation AI model requires thousands of high-end chips talking to each other simultaneously in perfect, unbroken lockstep. A single modern server rack on Earth moves data internally at roughly 130 terabytes per second. SpaceX's state-of-the-art intersatellite laser links top out around 10 gigabits per second. That is a gap of 5 orders of magnitude. Trying to train a frontier AI model across a fleet of these satellites is like trying to stream a 4K movie over a 1995 dial-up connection. It doesn't just slow things down. The physics makes it fundamentally useless. So if you're an investor who just bought in at $1.77 trillion and you'd like to ask about the cost of launching a server rack into orbit.
All right, zip it.
Or maybe you have a quick follow-up question about where exactly the heat goes in a vacuum.
Zip it.
Or perhaps you just want to know how you train a frontier AI model over a connection slower than a 1995 dial-up modem.
Zip it. Unveil the time portal.
To be fair, there are 2 things an orbital data center would actually do incredibly well. Near constant solar power without a day-to-night cycle. And if you move the servers to orbit, they don't consume a single drop of a town's drinking water, and they don't choke a local power grid. Getting that footprint completely off the planet actually makes sense. The idea is genuinely good. The math just hasn't caught up to the render video yet.